Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm coming to you from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Sorry if you can't see my face. I want to go live and just talk to you a little bit about a story time sort of reading book club that I'm doing with my team, and I wanted to extend an invite to all of you. I think self-development is really, really important, and I've really gotten into self-development more lately. It's helped me through a lot of things in my life, and I thought that maybe one or two of you, or you yourself, could benefit from this. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the book that we're going to be reading. If you are watching this live, just type live in the comments below. Say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're catching the replay, just type replay so I can circle back around and say hi. So the book that we're going to be reading is called One Belief Away. This is the book right here, One Belief Away. And it is how to upgrade your unconscious mind for prosperity and inner peace. It is by TIM SHURR, okay? TIM SHURR. I actually watched a live interview between TIM SHURR and Ray Higdon the other day, and that's how I was sort of brought on to this book in the first place. And I really, really liked what TIM SHURR had to say, and I liked, his explanations about the book, and I thought it would be a really, really good book to read together, not only to read together, but also to do the activities together, because with each chapter in this book, there are actually activities, and I thought it would be really cool to do that together and discuss sort of what we get from each chapter. I was never a book reader before. I'm just getting into books a lot more recently, and you can literally get this on Amazon. It's I think $17 on Amazon, and it's shipped to me in like one day. So if you want to be a part of that book club and you want to participate in it, it is every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and it starts on February 9th. So next Tuesday. And we will do that every week on Tuesday. We're going to read a chapter of the book, and we're going to do the activities together. So if you would like to participate in that, just let me know. Comment chapter or something in the comments, or just shoot me a message or something like that. And I'll make sure I get you in the book club story time and get you the link to the Zoom so that you can participate with us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read you the foreword that's in here so that you can have a good idea about, what came about in creating this book. And then you can sort of decide if this is something that you would like to take part in, if this is a book that you would like to read together with us. We have a pretty great community of people, and we'd love to have you. So here's the foreword of the book, okay? It says, I met TIM SHURR about 20 years ago. We connected and stayed in touch. When he said he had an idea for a book we could create together, I not only listened, but also quickly agreed. After an entire year of back and forth discussions, emails, audio messages, and drafts, I'm pleased to announce that this is the long-awaited book. We are both excited to bring it to you, and here's why. Tim and I wanted to help people who felt like they weren't being helped by other books or tools. Far too many people think that stuff works for others, but not for me. We wanted to help those people. We want to help you. We also wanted to satisfy the critics who can find fault with rainbows. We considered their most hardened arguments and did our best to address them. Anybody who reads this book and still feels the material is nonsense simply doesn't want to be helped, period. With these audiences in mind, we went deep in creating a short, easy, but deep book on how to really create the life you want, in spite of your background, your story, your perceived limitations, or much else. The material in this book works. Others just like you have tested it in the front lines of life, and both Tim and I have also put it to the test for decades. We have lived and still live this stuff. We teach it because it gets results. If you are ready for results too, then turn the page and, as I like to say, expect miracles. So I don't know about you, but this sounds really, really good to me. I used to let a lot of things hold me back, and I still think I have some, limiting beliefs with some things, and I still have some things to sort of get over, to kind of get out of my shell and get to the kind of depths and the heights that I want out of life. And so many of us have limitations. And in a lot of cases, we don't even know that they exist. I was a pretty successful finance manager. I made really, really great money. And I had no idea that I was being held back by anything until I really started to sort of dig deep. I ended up getting more active on Facebook, doing lives, talking about my past, my story, abuse, homelessness, all the things that I went through growing up as a child and in an abusive relationship and so on and so forth, that I started to realize that I actually really did have some limiting beliefs. And I really did have some sort of issues with confidence in things because of things that other people had told me in the past. I started to believe them, right? So I think that, we can all use a book like this. And if this helps us get past those limiting beliefs, I can only imagine the future, that can exist for you and can exist for me too, right? Each chapter has an exercise at the end of it. And I'm pretty sure they also have a Kindle for this. But there are steps. There are exercises and steps that you would need to do. So as part of the book club, what I want to do is read the chapter together, discuss it together, and then we'll spend the week doing the activities, okay, in that chapter. And then we will reconvene on the following Tuesday to read the next chapter, discuss, what we think about the book and how we think it implements in our own lives. And, hopefully it can help us move forward with some things, and it can help us with, some limiting beliefs or some, fears and anxieties and things like that in life, because really that is what this book is saying that it can help with. And, I'd really like to see on a larger scale with a bunch of us together, how it helps each person individually, because we all have different needs and we all have different beliefs and different limiting beliefs and different things holding us back. So I would like to see kind of how that works on a grander scale. So the more people we can have involved in this, the better. So please invite your friends if you think that they can benefit too. We can get them the Zoom link as well, and we can all do this together. And I think it would be a lot of fun. What do you think? I'm not seeing comments, so I'll have to circle back around and see what you think. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that's a good idea and you'd like to participate in that. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you with us. And yeah, so I hope you all have an amazing night. Thank you very much for hopping on and listening to me. It's only been a few minutes, I think, but it's a quick live. I just wanted to introduce this book club to you, and I hope to see you there next Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a good night, everybody.